Okay, so today I continue the journey of 6 weeks of the work. Today is endurance and agility. There's going to be a lot of different stuff. I've kind of looked a little bit ahead. I know legs are involved. The legs are feeling a lot better than they did after leg day. Leg day was a killer and they're still just a little bit sore. My quads are still just a little bit sore and my glutes just a hair sore. So we're going to get through the workout today and hopefully next week will be a better week. I won't get as sore because we'll be utilizing some of the same muscle groups probably. So here's the workout. So I just finished up with endurance and agility. This was like leg day all over again. So this was super brutal. There was one move that was push-up driven, and that was by far my favorite thing I did all day today. All the leg moves, there was hardly any that I got all the way through without having to stop and shake out the legs. The guys on the video are doing the same thing. Matter of fact, half the time it seemed like they weren't even doing anything. You'll feel that when you're doing this workout, especially like the first move, you're doing the lunge with a knee lift, and then he has you do those jumps. Man, you do about 10, 12 of those, and you have to shake the legs out, then you might be able to get 6 or 7 more, and then shake the legs out, and then 5 or 6 more. Oh, it's brutal. And then, oh man, my mind's so blown, I can't even remember all the moves that we did. The jumping moves, the killer of the whole workout is when you've gone through the 4 so-called phases that he has you go through. Then he has 4 burnout moves, and the burnout moves, the first 2 were doable. The second 2 were absolutely brutal. The last one, the second to last one where you're doing the jump knee tucks, man, that one gets really tough. I was able to hang with him for the first maybe 4 rounds. You end up doing 30 seconds on, 10 seconds off, 30 seconds on, 10 seconds off. And he just has you keep going and going and going. But the last 2 rounds, I had to get up out of the squat, because sometimes he'd have you just sit in that squat for a little bit before you do your jump. And man, the legs would just be so burning that you just couldn't stand. I couldn't stand there any longer. So you come out, you shake your legs off for a second, you get right back into it. My whole theory is if you take 3 to 5 seconds, like 1001, 1002, 1003, man, you should be able to get back to something. Hopefully your legs can recover quickly like that. But don't take 10, 15 seconds. It's only a 30-second opportunity there to be doing some work. So 3 to 5 seconds is plenty of time to give your legs a little bit of a rest to be able to get back into it. And then the last move, the little 2-inch run he calls it, the first two I was able to do the full 30 seconds. And then after that, man, my calves were on fire and other areas of my legs too, but really was feeling it in the calves. They almost started cramping up a little bit, and so I slowed that down a little bit, and then a couple times had to stop and shake my legs off and get back into it. That is a brutal move at the very end, because you've used all those muscle groups and you're just kind of completely spent. So each one of the bonus rounds, there's 4 of them, they're 3 minutes long, so it's, like I said, 6 total 30-second sections there. So 30 seconds on, 10 seconds off, and he has you go. He says 3 minutes, but it's longer than 3 minutes. It's 3 minutes of actual work plus those 10 seconds in between each one. So it's an absolutely brutal routine. I can only imagine I'm going to be sore tomorrow. The legs are going to have taken some more of a pounding. So I'm definitely glad that I switched pull with this one, because to do the legs, take 1 day off, and then to do this one, I don't know. I don't know if I could do that. I haven't even looked at the next workout, so I'm hoping that it's not leg intensive as well. So we'll see. Hopefully, maybe there's a day off tomorrow. I have to go look at the calendar. I'm not sure. But if there is a day off and then it has legs, maybe that'll be okay. I don't think my legs will be as sore as leg day. Leg day had a lot more weights involved, and therefore I think that had something to do with the legs being a little bit more sore. Today there was some legs, there was a little bit of weights involved in some of the early moves, but you know, it wasn't like that was the killer part of it. This was more of a plyometric type workout, something that I'm more accustomed to doing, something I would see like you would see like in an Insanity or an Insanity Asylum, where you're not using a lot of weights, but you're doing a lot of jumping. So I like that aspect of it. So it's a different type of burn. You don't feel like, I feel like I could walk down steps right now. I don't feel that same feel that I had after leg day. Leg day, I was like, if I had to go for a walk right now, I'd fall right on my face. So give this one an opportunity. Give this one a try. I'm not endurance and agility. I'm not sure there was a whole lot of agility. And I mean, there was some things to learn, I guess, some of the hop moves that he had you doing. But it really, I don't think of this as agility, but just more of a plyometrics type workout. I would probably call this plyo more than anything else. All right, we'll see you for the next workout.